All right, let's dive into something that most local businesses have been, well, kind of ignoring for years: Bing Places. But as you're about to find out, its new role in the world of AI search has completely changed the game.
So I gotta ask, you probably think Bing doesn't really matter for your local business, right? I mean, for years, that was the smart take. But today, that kind of thinking is a huge mistake, and it all comes down to AI.
And boom, there it is. This is the single most important sentence to understand. Bing Places isn't just a map listing anymore. It's the core database that feeds Microsoft's AI, Copilot. And yeah, through Microsoft's partnership with OpenAI, it also feeds into ChatGPT. What's listed on Bing is now what these AIs believe to be the absolute truth. And this creates what we can call an AI blind spot for literally thousands of businesses. By focusing only on Google, you're basically leaving your Bing profile to rot, and that has some serious new consequences.
I mean, think about it. The cause and effect here is brutally simple. If a customer asks an AI like Copilot for your business hours and your Bing profile is 5 years out of date, that AI is going to confidently tell them the wrong hours. This isn't just about a customer stumbling on a wrong listing anymore. This is an AI assistant actively misleading them because it's using your bad data.
So yeah, this brings us to the new reality of local search. Let's break down exactly why Bing has suddenly become so critical for pretty much any local business out there.
It really all comes down to these three big things. First, like we've been saying, it's the data source for AI. When someone asks their computer to find a good pizza place near me, Copilot is checking the Bing index. Second, its users are actually super valuable. Data shows they tend to be a bit older and have higher incomes. And third, it's baked right into Windows. It's powering searches straight from the desktop.
I absolutely love this analogy because it just makes everything click. The search tech behind Bing, that's the engine. But these new AI assistants, they're the vehicle, delivering the answers to people in a totally new conversational way. And if you're not putting the right fuel in the engine, that vehicle is going to get lost fast. Okay, so hopefully you're on board, but you're probably wondering, great, where do I even start? The good news is that getting control of your Bing profile is way, way easier than you think, and it all starts with verification. So, you know how with Google, it can be this long, drawn-out process? Well, forget that. Bing verification can be instant. The absolute best way is to just import your Google business profile that you've already verified. Microsoft basically trusts Google's work, so you're approved right away. The next best thing is verifying through Bing Webmaster Tools. Seriously, only use the postcard method, which takes 1 to 2 weeks, if you have no other choice. All right, once you're in and verified, it's time to optimize. And listen, this isn't about old school tricks like keyword stuffing. This is about feeding the AI clean, structured data that it can actually trust. These 4 fields, they are the absolute must-haves. First, your business name. It has to match your sign out front. Exactly, no extra P words. Second, that address and map pin. Make sure the pin is dropped right on your front door so navigation apps work perfectly. Third, your primary category. This is the single biggest ranking factor. And last, your website URL. Don't link to your homepage, link to the specific page for that location. It just helps the AI confirm everything. Look, getting those first 4 right, that just gets you in the game. But filling out these secondary fields, well, that's how you actually win. This is the extra data that AI uses to make a choice, to pick you over your competitor down the street. And Bing has some really cool, unique advantages here. Take Bing Deals. Unlike Google Posts, which just get buried and disappear pretty quick, Bing Deals can stick around for up to 90 days. But even better, they add this super visible green deal tag right on your map pin, which can make a huge difference in getting people to click. I want you to think of amenities as knockout questions. It's a yes or no thing. When someone asks an AI for a coffee shop with Wi-Fi, the AI is looking for businesses that have that Wi-Fi box checked. If you left it blank, it's not like you just rank lower, you're completely knocked out of the results. For that search, you just don't exist. So we've got your data dialed in, but that's only half the battle, because AI also cares a ton about your reputation. And we need to look at how reviews work on Bing, because it is totally different from Google. Okay, this is absolutely critical to understand. Bing does not have its own review system. You can't go to Bing and leave a review. Instead, it pulls in reviews from other big sites like TripAdvisor, Yelp, and Facebook. That means you can't manage your reviews from Bing. If you get a nasty review on Yelp, you have to go to Yelp to deal with it.
So if your whole strategy is just get Google reviews, your Bing profile is going to look like a ghost town. So let's just do a quick side-by-side to really hammer this home. Verification on Bing, usually instant. Google can take weeks. Reviews, totally different worlds with Bing relying on third parties. And don't forget, the data only flows one way. You can sync your info from Google to Bing, but you can't do it the other way around.
You know, everything we're talking about here, it's all part of a much bigger idea called entity management. You can forget just local SEO. This is what's next. It's the whole process of teaching these AI models the core facts about your business, your entity, so they can recommend you with total confidence.
And at the end of the day, that's the real prize here. The goal isn't just to be number one on a search results page anymore. The real win is being the single definitive answer that an AI gives when a real customer asks for a recommendation. You want to be the business that Copilot or ChatGPT cites as the best possible choice.
So, I'll just leave you with this one last question. After everything we've just covered, is your business really, truly ready to be the authoritative answer when an AI gets asked for a recommendation? Because right now, that's probably the most important question you can answer. Thanks for tuning in.